Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Paulio Jr. And to the other side of me, my co-host, CJ's Info,
Yo,
Christopher. What's
what's
up,
going
man?
on, guys? What's up, Paul? How you guys doing? I hope you liked that last podcast. I think it was pretty good. We talked about a lot, especially with the Storm Area 51, which is happening now. It's been happening before the event even started. So we're going to talk about that mainly on this podcast, and then we're going to talk about some other stuff that's been happening with YouTube and their appeals and strikes and this and that.
And
Paul
yeah,
will
and
cover.
and blah 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 blah.
Right. So
So
let's
yeah.
get into it.
Well, whatchamacall? Yeah. So we had So right now, as the time of this recording, it is 2:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, September 20th, 2019. So the Storm Area 51, which is going to be our major topic of discussion today, is so that's happening all weekend, right, Chris?
Yeah, all weekend. It supposedly started at 3 a.m. on Friday, which, I mean, we live in Philly, so it's 3 hours behind. So right now it's basically what it would be. It's 3 o'clock here. It'd
So
be
it's,
1
it's
o'clock,
11. Well,
no, 12 o'clock over there, right?
almost.
Yeah, almost
So
12 over there. So, but it started at 3 a.m. on Friday on their time frame, which is, I don't know what the name is what is it? California? I don't know. You call it
Pacific Standard
Pacific
Time.
time, right? Yeah,
Is that Are they?
Pacific time.
Yeah, are they? They're Pacific Standard
I
Time,
don't
right?
know. I know they're 3 hours behind, and I know, yeah, our Aunt Patty, who lives in California, is also 3 hours. So I think it's Pacific time.
Yeah, if it's 3 hours behind, then it's Pacific Standard
Right.
Time. So,
But
okay,
really
so
weird is that the sky is pitch black where these people are, and I don't understand. Like, did the sun not come out, or is there no?
what's possible is that they already recorded it,
Okay,
and they're just using a different program to stream their previous recording live.
okay,
So, which you
because
could
there
do.
are live streaming. There's people who are live streaming it, and still the sky is black. So I'm a little confused by if it's the artificial lighting that's making that happen, but it should be daylight over there by now.
Yeah. We'll definitely get into that. It's possible that, like I said, people for whatever reason were just recording more last night, and then
Yeah,
use a separate program like OBS or XSplitter to where you're technically streaming live, but you can play whatever you want within that
okay.
I could play like an episode from whatever
Oh
in
well.
that. So, uh, but yeah. Anyway, so it is. So it's almost 3 here. That means it's almost 12
12,
there.
yeah.
Almost 12 o'clock there.
11:54 right now. So
Right. Exactly. So, uh, but yeah. So Chris and I actually we had our first our first copyright strike, which was interesting, uh, from yesterday's podcast.
which
And
was that made no sense at all because what it was about was something that well, Paul explain it.
well, it was basically there's something called fair use, and fair use is when you can use pieces of copyrighted material. So like you can't just straight up take someone's video and then just play it
Right.
and that's it. That is stealing. That is copyright infringement.
Yeah.
So, but you are more than allowed to get some kind of video file or an audio file and discuss it or react to it and so forth. Something
Right. Have your own opinion and stuff.
for educational purposes. You're not playing it straight through. You're not trying to steal their content. You're sharing it, and then you're educating people on it.
Which most of our videos we just pause through the video, we talk about it, so we're not out to steal anybody's content. And I think this strike was regarding the portion of Netflix that we were talking about.
Well, that's exactly what it was. It was the Bear Grylls You versus Wild. It's a new interactive show that's on Netflix, which is really, really interesting. We got into it. Check out episode 14, and you'll see what we're talking about. But anyway, well, first off, I just want to say thank you to everybody, because yesterday's video, episode 14, is the best video, has done the best as far as the first 24 hours have been. So in the first 24 hours, you can see it right here, ranking by views. It's number one out of any video that we've done, any podcast that we've done so far. And the average view duration actually went up. It was at like 7:30, 7:45. So now it's at 8:31.
That's great.
So, I mean, that's the average. So
Right.
239 minutes of watch time, always good. So that's the one good thing about doing a podcast, is that, you can get that, if you can get that watch time pretty quickly. So,
Yeah.
but so anyway, so we appealed we received this email. Get this crap out of here. We received this email. I absolutely love that I have this touchscreen. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
so,
touchscreen is cool.
It's great. So, but right now, so this is the email we received, and long story short, saying, if there are ads running, so that they're saying that there will be ads running on our last podcast, and all that revenue would go towards Netflix, basically. So, right. And this is just another instance of how poorly constructed these YouTube bots are. So they, it's unfortunate, because now let's say like you weren't paying attention,
right,
and you received something like this, either a copyright strike or a YouTube guideline strike, right?
Yeah.
And and let's just say maybe you're away on vacation, or you just don't pay attention to it because you didn't think you did anything wrong,
right?
In YouTube's eyes, and you can do a lot wrong without doing anything. It's very interesting. You can do a lot wrong, so you don't have to do anything.
You're a criminal.
Yep. You don't have to do anything to get your channel erased.
Just look the wrong way, and YouTube will strike you.
Yep, strike you down. Right. Yep. So we had these. Let's go to the claim details here, because it's just want people to be aware of this. If you do have
this is not a strike, but this is like a warning, basically saying that some of your content is what.
Well, that it's copyrighted. So
some of it is copyrighted, but none of it's copyrighted, because we do what Paul said is what do you call it again? Fair use. So
use. Yep.
We're not using it in the intention of stealing people's videos. We're just talking about a video.
Yeah. I mean, obviously if we just played it straight through and didn't say anything, then of course that would definitely be stealing. So now at the moment we can't make any money off of this channel anyway, because we don't have the total.
We're not monetized yet.
We don't have the subscribers or the total watch time yet. I bet you we'll get the watch time before we get the subscribers. Yeah. So, but what they do is they show you the time limit, on where the video was played and so forth, and then the copyright owner, which is Netflix. So, but this was all done by bots, because this was very fast at this.
13 seconds. 13 seconds. You were copyright.
It's crazy. I mean,
out of an hour and 25 minutes, 13 seconds, they decided that this was copyrighted.
Yeah, it didn't take long at all. So, video cannot be monetized. Now we're not worried about that at all. But we just, and luckily enough, there's sometimes that you can get a copyright strike, and that will really hurt you. But in this case, all they're saying is, hey, we're going to take the revenue from this podcast. But you're not taking, say we were monetized, like you're not taking my entire video. you're not
Right.
taking almost an hour and a half worth of content. You're not taking
Yeah.
this whole video. Like, that's
Right.
crazy.
Right.
So, but yeah. So I mean, if anybody watched it or even listened to it, you would obviously see that it was complete.
Fair
It
use.
was definitely fair use, no question.
So when
And
if anybody receives these kinds of emails,
you got to
just
appeal
dispute
them.
it. You have to dispute it and appeal it. And right now we're waiting on the appeal. And I asked Paul, how long does that take about? I think you
Yeah.
said what?
Sometimes it can take a couple days. Sometimes it take a week.
Well, yeah.
Worst case
So
scenario, it's a month.
yeah, so what, up to not up to 30 days, but you've had stuff like this on your own channel and it's been a 1-day
And they've
turnaround.
Yeah, so copyrights usually take a little bit longer than
Okay.
than a YouTube guideline thing. So, and then I was trying to just find like the simplest explanation for fair use so that people are aware. And so if you're listening, basically, okay, fair use is a legal concept that allows the reproduction of copyrighted material for certain purposes without obtaining permission and without paying a fee or royalty. Purposes permitting the application of fair use generally include review, which is what we were doing, news reporting.
Right.
Technically, we were reporting, teaching.
Yeah, which we do a lot of on our channel.
Yeah, teaching. Technically, what we were doing, or scholarly research, kind of doing research as well. So the idea of fair use originally arose for written works. But with the advent of digital technology and the internet, fair use has sometimes been applied to the redistribution of musical works, photographs, videos, and computer programs. So, long story short, we were completely under the protection of fair use. And if, for whatever reason, this appeal did not go through, that would mean that, let's say we do get, once we do become monetized, that they would have exclusivity over our entire video. So everything else that we talked about in that video, all the other work that we put in that video, it doesn't matter. That video is now Netflix.
Right.
Like now all that, any money from that video would go to Netflix and not us. So
That's funny.
Well, not really. It's kind of messed up.
No, I mean, it's funny as it's stupid funny, it's like.
I know. But no, unfortunately, this has happened to a lot of people, man. This is not like we're not unique in this fashion.
Right.
So I remember now I don't watch PewDiePie anymore. Just I don't know. But anyway, he used to get every video was getting a copyright. Every video. Like if somebody saw like that he shared like a piece or a portion of their video,
Yeah.
they would copyright him. They would copyright him immediately because you can manually do it as well. This was obviously a bot, but you can manually do this, and then you take all the revenue from that person's video.
Right.
So, which is absolutely crazy. And sometimes people get away with it. And if the video stays up and if they're a big YouTuber, I mean, you can easily make $10,000-$20,000 off of one video, especially a PewDiePie video.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's wild, man.
And I did read because I am a subscriber to the Creator Insiders, whatever it's called with YouTube, the people that are in charge of YouTube. And I remember one of them saying that they're working on fixing this issue that the bots are picking up so many things that are wrong, or what do you call it, against the rules, but they're really not, because when people go to appeal it, it gets approved. So they're trying to weed out the bots that are falsely accusing people of doing something they're not doing. So
the bots are very inconsistent and definitely wrong. And it was funny because we talked about that the other day, and then like yeah, we're working on it, and then I got a YouTube guideline strike, and then we got this stupid thing from the Netflix copyright strike.
yeah.
So real quick, just to show people this is from my channel. and this was absolutely
Violates sex and nudity policy.
Yeah, so check this out.
For a driver tutorial,
So
violates sex and nudity?
Yeah, so I long story short,
wow.
I was going through my videos and I was editing links and so forth. And I actually saw that, so I made the video was uploaded at the end of 2016. I went back, I started editing it, and then it wasn't saving. I'm like, why the hell isn't this saving? Now, the first thing, I don't even own this URL anymore.
Wow.
It's pauliojr.net.
So what does it go to, a porn site or something?
It doesn't go anywhere. That's the best part, is it doesn't go anywhere.
So why are they saying sex and nudity?
Because I don't know. There's something within within the bots that's just completely wrong.
Right.
Totally wrong. So, but yeah, so none of that.
Are you a porn star, Paul? Are you really? Is that you? No,
yep.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, trying to blow up, man. So you can catch me at.
Are you stripping for easy tutorial driver?
Up! Don't even say that, Chris. Don't even say that. You're violating guidelines.
Oh man.
No. But no. So this URL was still up there, and I was actually deleting it because I don't own it anymore.
Right.
And then so we were like, yeah, because this link was in there, and I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like,
That's funny.
So
funny,
but
man.
long story short, it was complete BS. It was completely inaccurate. I appealed it, and after a review, we're happy to say that the content does not violate our community guidelines, and we removed the strike. So, but like I said, but if you are not paying attention,
yeah,
and
you get 3 of these in 90 days, you're done.
Oh, it's over. Right? It's
over.
Over.
3 in 3 months, you're done.
Yeah, if you get 3 community guideline strikes, in 90 days,
So to lose all of your information, all the videos, all the time you put out to make these videos has all been for nothing.
Basically,
aside from it being a fun thing to do, all the money that you've made is going bye-bye.
Yeah. So you would completely lose your channel. If you didn't save your videos, you would lose all of your videos. That's why I'm happy that I do save them on my hard drive as well.
Yeah.
And
I don't actually save mine. So if they take mine down, then so be it. Goodbye. It's fine. Yeah. It is what it is to me.
Right. So, but and any money that was owed to you from Google AdSense would also be taken away. Yep.
Yeah,
so,
that's insane.
So
sounds like the government.
It basically is. So, yeah. So let's just say for whatever reason you had a couple grand about to come in. They take down your channel. They're like, nope, sorry.
Yeah,
we're keeping that. So, and that's what happened to. When my Google AdSense got disabled on a channel a couple of years ago, same thing happened. Like they owed me a couple $100, and they were like, "Nah." And
that's horrible.
And it was the same thing. They couldn't prove anything.
Yeah.
And I put in like 10 appeals, and nope. So I had to give up on it on the old channel. And then eventually the old channel first the AdSense got deleted. And then after the AdSense got deleted, within this past year, the actual channel got removed. So off of older videos, that was the biggest thing. There were videos from like 2014, 2013. So the little crawler bots.
Bot crawlers.
Yeah, started going berserk. So what you doing there, buddy?
Nothing. Not doing anything right now.
You're being a creep.
Yeah, not doing anything.
All right, man. Well, you can. Okay, so let's get into our main. We can get into our main attraction here. So let's take a peek at some of the live feeds from Storm Area 51, or supposedly live streams from Storm Area 51.
Sounds like a plan.
So, yeah. And if you're going to keep that on, Chris is currently wearing a mask for whatever reason. I don't know. It's weird. So, yeah, then you're really gonna have to enunciate. It's you come in a little shoddy, a little blurry. So, okay, Area 51. What are you doing over there?
All right, here we go. We got Area 51 on the news. Maddie Roberts, we're taking alien stock on the road.
Okay.
So play a little bit of that.
Make sure that
this off for now because I can't talk.
Yeah.
I was just doing that for fun though. So it was funny. I actually had this mask on, and I wanted to get on my channel to do the live stream. And I'll show you guys real quick what happened on my channel. I did a live stream. I've never done a live stream before, and like I said, this guy wanted to donate to my channel. Well, this is not my channel. This is somebody else. So let's get to my channel real quick. Sorry. But the video was only 10 minutes long. So here I am moving around, just making like alien noises.
What time was it? When did you make this?
This was like at like, I don't know, 5 in the morning, because it was right before the event started at 3 in the morning, which would have been 6 in the morning our time, but 3 in the morning over there it started. So I tried to get it right before their event started. Yeah. And I got a lot of views, 137 views pretty quickly, a lot of dislikes. But here's my video, and let's see if we can look at the chat real quick, because that's what I want to talk about, the chat.
Well, just do all messages visible, like so.
Okay.
Like,
how do I do that?
Go hit top chat replay.
Okay, and then say all messages.
All messages visible. Yeah. So.
Okay. Is it here?
Let's see how much.
I don't think it's here. I think I have to scroll through.
Okay. Yeah. Then just go to the end. Okay. So if you go to the end, you should be able to see them all.
No, it didn't do it.
Do it again. So do.
Let's see here.
Switch it again. So get towards the end. Okay. Have it pause. Pause it. Okay. And all messages are visible. Oh, it's possible that they retracted them. That's possible.
What do you mean?
You can retract your messages.
They remove them? I don't think so.
I'm just saying it's possible. I'm saying it's possible. I'm not saying it.
Oh, there they are. No, it's there. It's just something. It was just loading probably. That's what it was. But okay, at 6:30, 6:40 minutes, 6 minutes and 40 seconds in, people are laughing and stuff. And I don't know exactly where, but I think it was like.
Yeah, what did you do? What are you doing, man?
I'm making it alien predator noise.
Dude, that's.
Yeah. Okay, here's some. Oh my God, so real. LOL.
Okay, keep going.
Hey, this guy. Okay, here it is. At 9 minutes, 23 seconds, this guy said, "How do I donate?"
Yeah. Okay. All right. I got it.
And then he said, "You okay, brother?"
Yeah.
So it was pretty funny. But so on the news, I have a channel. What is this? This is about Maddie Roberts. This is the guy who originally started this whole thing. So
right.
I'm just going to play it. Right, for fun. Just going to play a little bit of it. KT Envy channel, which is in Vegas. And let's see what they say here about this.
Okay. Make sure we talk through it. We don't want to get a copyright strike.
No, we're talking.
Las Vegas.
So can you hear it a little bit, or?
Yeah, you're fine right now.
Okay.
Your voice is really loud though.
Here's the guy right here. Maddie Roberts.
Yeah. Can you back? Can you pull back from the mic?
amazing.
Sure.
Who could have predicted you make a post at 2 a.m. on a page that has 62 likes, and now you have thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show.
So
it's absolutely amazing.
He's here.
Absolutely. We've got the huge stage out here.
Talking with these people
the biggest
in Vegas, I guess.
excited
I don't
about
know
the
if he's
way things
actually
turn
there or not.
Do you have anything in store? What's on
That's the plan, man. Alien Star
See what he says.
Wanted me to host parties, so that's pretty much the plan.
Yeah, he's just like this 21-year-old doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Like, okay, I guess we'll just do this.
event? So you heard it from him. Alien possibly going on tour as well. Again, the gate's opening up here. 13 Action News.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of that.
Okay, so he's there. Okay,
here's go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying. Well, whenever you're ready, pull up some of the live feeds.
Yeah, I just want to show the Facebook event one more time because it looks like it changed from 12 p.m. to 12 in the morning on Sunday. It's the whole weekend now, but I swore it said 3 in the morning. They must have just changed the time or something. But so I guess a new timing started. It's happening now. 2.9 thousand said they're going. 5,400 said they're interested. And let's see here. This is on the Facebook. Just want to show that. And then let's see.
Can't stop all of us.
So Storm Area 51 weekend by Vox.com says it's arrived. Here's some people being picked up by
BF by these aliens, man.
That's hilarious. The aliens are abducting them, basically.
Yeah.
Pretending that they're abducting.
Weird.
U.S. military issued a warning, reminding all that Area 51 is off to limits civilians, and helicopters would be basically flying around and watching everybody. So
okay,
let's see what else we got here. We'll get to the live stream 1 second. So on this site, CBS News, they're talking about how many people arrived. About 75 people arrived on Friday at the gate. And one person was arrested and one person was detained by deputies early Friday.
Yeah. Okay. That's
then, let's see, 1,500 people gathered at festival sites and said 150 people made it to the rugged road. Here's some people taking photos.
Wait, I saw something urinating. Go back up.
Really?
Okay, I thought I said one person arrested on
public urination.
Charge of public urination.
I know where to go. You know where to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the desert, man. Why can't I just piss in the sand?
So save ET from the government. Locked up. They won't let me out.
I sincerely feel bad for anybody that believes there's anything there.
No. Like, I would like to be there just for the fun of it, but I don't believe there's anything underground at all. No aliens, at least.
I feel really bad because it's just, I don't know.
So if you type in on YouTube, just Storm Area 51 live stream or live, you'll see what's live. There's a little icon with live now. Not that you don't know this, Paul, but for anybody that's not aware. Anything with a red icon says live now. That means it is happening right now. So let's
look at they're doing the anime run in the thumbnail.
In the beach or something.
Where their arms are to the side. And,
that's funny.
Oh my god.
So here's the Facebook group participant count that I was telling you about. That was pretty funny. This is live. How many people are signing? Basically saying they're going. It just keeps going up and up.
Okay. So they're actually. Oh, this is Flare TV. Flare TV. Okay. They're using a program like I was talking about, either OBS or XSplitter to do this.
Right. So let's go back and let's look at another one where we can see 16,000 people are watching this one.
Okay, yeah, so let's go to the main
stream right now.
Is this getting more footage as we speak?
All I want you guys to do is subscribe to the channel.
Now it's bright.
What's that? It's bright? Yeah, now it's bright here. That's strange.
Outside.
I mean, it's not strange. I mean, that's normal now, I guess. So, is this live? This would be live, right?
to the channel.
It said live, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go back.
Let's see.
Put your mouse over the
Click on
video.
this one. So here's see now the sky is black. This is what I was talking about. Why is the sky black? It might be the program, like you said. 19,000 people on this one. 19,000 subscribers.
Turn that down a little bit, a little bit more. I mean, as far as you can go without muting it.
I don't know what all these people, why they have the Santa Claus. Like every time somebody comes in, little Santa Claus tells you your name, like that you're here or something.
Well, you can definitely tell they're at the desert because it gets freaking freezing at night.
There's a police vehicle right there. It's like a sheriff or something. You see it on the right.
Yeah.
I think the chat is hilarious because, I mean, so many people are like, this is fake, this is fake. Like, this is not fake. So they're like, fake channel, it's not dark in Nevada. But again, as you said, it's something to do with this programming probably.
I mean, yeah, it's
Pewds there.
So it's, you know what's funny is that it's actually, it could be possible that it's just this guy and a bunch of people that he knows, and they're not and they're not there, and they're somewhere else.
No, these guys are there. I've been watching them, and they definitely are there without a doubt.
But that could be easily done because nobody knows.
You could like have some makeshift Nevada looking
really what it looks like.
Desert.
So, yeah.
So these guys are pretty big, but this is some guy named TO.FOR. This guy in the image right now, the video, he was, I think let me go to my subscribers because he's the one who I've been watching for the most part. How do I go to my subscribers? Subscribers.
What? Click the three horizontal lines,
up here,
the top left.
Okay, so there's a guy named Isaiah Photo, and then this guy, his channel is LDG Station. So let's go to that actual, because he has way more than Isaiah Photo. Isaiah Photo has, oh no, he's got more subscribers, 45. But Isaiah Photo was there with another guy, and he was talking about a lot of this. So how do I see if he's doing anything live?
So it's not live, but he did have live stuff up.
He did have live stuff, but let's see if LDG has anything live right now. No?
He might not. So like he'll probably just go up later. You know, he'll probably go online later.
So basically, we could.
Yeah, look how many views he got though. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, the views for his stuff was insane. Like 4.3 million views 6 hours ago.
Yeah, but look what he averages though. He averages between 1 to 5 is like his average.
This guy's been actually talking about going, I think, for a long time. So I think a lot of people have been following him because he's already been saying how he's going and stuff. So
yeah, but
I'm looking at his videos. A lot of them are not mentioning
not popular
anything.
at all. Not popular. I mean, like he's got some that go up to 1,000, but like there's other ones 81 views, and then there's some that have like a couple hundred.
And we look at Isaiah Photo, and he's pretty cool. I mean, he's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. You met him?
Yeah, I met him in person.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
His beard's pretty nuts.
I made 100 TikToks saying, okay, whatever. Okay.
Wait, what's this say? Saying subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yeah, that was when PewDiePie and T-Series were in a battle for the number one most subscribed to channel on YouTube. So
this said the aftermath, I guess, after the event started. So what actually went down?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, like this is actually like their footage is actually really boring.
Yeah, it's not really, because people want to see these guys actually go in, and nobody's really going in because they know better. I was watching this video. I think this is the original video, and he was talking with this other guy. I guess his buddy. He was there with his buddy here.
There's like 1,000 people.
Yeah.
1,000 people. He's saying were there.
Okay, you go toss it out. Toss it out.
That was LDG Station.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, so I think this thing got way too overhyped. Way too overhyped.
Let's clear things up.
Yeah, because I mean, what are you doing there? All you can do is go there, and that's it. Like if if you go past the line, you're getting arrested. But
heavily
a lot of people are just there to, do this stuff on YouTube and say that they were there. And then I think with this whole music festival.
Okay, guys, where are you from? We'll just talk to you.
But I want to get to like this money portion. Is there a way I could show the money or no?
Well, we saw it. We saw it come up.
But yeah, a lot of people are just sending these guys money. These two guys and Isaiah Photo and LDG were receiving money, so much money for this stuff. It was unreal. And it was like all different denominations.
Go back to, okay, let's see another live one that we haven't.
So this one.
Check out another live one that we haven't seen yet.
Live feed will resume shortly, roughly. I don't know what this means.
Okay, we'll resume shortly. Okay, so rewind.
Rewind.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go.
So
okay, so they have like a still camera. So this
that's
one,
cool. It's pretty clear too.
Yeah. So
nobody.
What can you put it up to? Go to quality. Does it go past 1080p?
Let's see.
Okay,
720.
720. Okay, so this is a standstill camera,
and that's normal. Like there's the daylight.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. So that's about as. But yeah, so I mean they're near the base, but it's just people in tents in the middle of the desert. That's it. I mean that's all. That's all that's going on, and nothing crazy is going to happen. So yeah, this is definitely one of the more overhyped things I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I think I just wanted to be there so I can put it on my channel or our channel and be like, we're here. That's it. And that's really what it sounds like. Why people are going there. I mean,
look at that. It says RT is funded in whole or in part by the Russian government.
What?
This channel.
RT, huh?
Yeah, this channel has what does it say? How many subscribers?
Subscribers. He's got 3.67 million.
Jesus.
People are expected to gather on the outskirts of the top secret known as Area 51 on September 20th.
Okay.
38. So, wait, what does this say? It's been restricted to the public since 1958 and has armed guards patrolling the perimeter. It's also impossible to enter the airspace above without permission from air traffic control. Facility's official name is Nevada Test and Training Range. It is a unit of Nellis Air Force Base in Groom Lake, Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, if you went in their airspace, they would just shoot you down right away. I mean, they give you a warning.
Yeah.
Like you got to get out or at that,
Then, boom, explode in the air.
Yep, basically. So, oh my gosh, this is There's nothing happening. I mean, it's unfortunate. I wish.
I mean, the only thing that's going to happen is if people are just going to do this Naruto run stuff. But
yeah, I mean, the thumbnail that the one guy has is perfect. So it's really it just seems like it's just basically people at the desert and they're just
recording themselves at the desert.
Yeah, that's all they're doing. They're just streaming.
I really think people went just to be like YouTuber. People went just to get on YouTube, just to get their subscribers up and views. Here's a money thing. Okay, so I could send this guy money right now.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not. I just want to see if I could show you guys, the people who are watching, super chat, send a highlighted message. Okay, here it is. So for $2,
real stuff.
My message, whatever it's going to be, is going to be on for 0 seconds. It won't be on for any length of time. If I go $5 for 2 minutes, I get to be on his super chat.
Yeah.
For $500, I can be on there for 5 hours.
Oh my god!
$500, I can be for 5. So it's basically $100 an hour is what it sounds like.
So the only
400 is 4 hours, 300, and 100 for 1 hour.
The only
to be top,
The only thing. Okay, here's another thing: is that say you did do that and stayed up for 5 hours, right?
Yeah. If this video wasn't that long,
you could get a decent amount of exposure if they did keep the live stream going.
Right.
So that's the other thing. So you get, and I guess that's probably a bigger reason people are like, oh, I can get people to my channel.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, okay. Area 51 raid live.
Whoop.
The ones that we are seeing here. So
let's go to Google and just type in alien Area 51 51 and just see what we can have here on. I want to see how many people are now looking at this thing. So 372 million results in 0.45 seconds.
Yeah, I mean that's just for area 51.
All we have as far as
so
18 minutes ago is New York Times saying they come in peace so far.
Yeah.
Let me turn off this ad blocker. I know where that's at, but how do I turn it off? Oh, it is off. Huh. The ads are off, so continue. Okay, continue.
Okay.
They want me to log in. New York Times is like one of them paid. I think it's a paid.
Okay. What are you looking for here?
Just to see like if there's any updates as far as what websites are saying anything.
Yeah,
news.
I mean, it doesn't seem like doesn't seem very eventful. Like the biggest thing is that somebody pissed.
I do know that they set up some kind of stage for like, I don't know, a band or to play music or something somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
right. So yeah, that's really it. I wonder, but do they even have like who's going to be there?
Right. Let me see.
Yeah, we're gonna shift.
This
gears.
is ABC News.
Oh, copyright.
Copyright.
Everything's copyright.
Alien Festival. Aliens. They call it Alien Stock Festival. And this is supposed to go to Sunday. So, it's only Friday and they're already like just all over the place. Yeah. Is there an alien crying in the background?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm actually at Storm Area 51 at the moment.
That's great. Meet the alien stock bands canceling tours and making Area 51 raid music to play for their biggest crowds yet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rock band The Brothers of Alien Rock can be found dressed up in shiny silver alien costumes, complete with Zanny masks. So let's see if we can see these guys with this band here. Clap them alien cheeks. That's all they kept saying was one of the videos they kept saying, clap them cheeks, clap them cheeks.
Yeah, it's got to go down a little bit. The diehard enthusiasts of the area came here with the most out of this world signs. Okay, Jesus was an alien. That's what one sign said. So the event was born out of Matty Roberts' massively viral pledge to invade Area 51, but has taken on a life of its own in the months since.
Oh yeah, Bud Light. I want to show you this. Bud Light actually
backed out of the event in Rochelle on September 9th.
State troopers. Look at all these state troopers.
Yeah.
So he's like saying peace. Look, he's got his peace sign up.
Yeah.
There's the main entrance of the facility.
Huh.
I think the police are actually enjoying it. Like, look at this guy. Like, he's
probably
smiling.
Are. I mean, they probably are to a degree. After
look at this guy.
Yeah.
Cops are standing there like, what are you doing, dude? So
good old time.
Where's this? What? No, what? Get the Senator
copyright.
Senator Josh Hawley. We don't want to talk about you right now.
Copyright.
Talking about Storm Area 51, okay? Because that's all that matters in this world. The Earth will change.
Well, yeah. Resume. Okay, short break there. Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap up the Storm Area 51.
Yeah, because there's really not much left to talk about.
No, unfortunately, no. So
there is two other things I just wanted to mention to you guys. If you haven't, I'm sure whoever's been following this whole thing. There's a band called Brothers of Alien Rock, and then Bud Light came out with their own beer can supporting the whole event, which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah,
so
that looked pretty good.
I'm on Brothers of Alien Rock's YouTube page. I believe it's theirs. I could be wrong, but they have 71 subscribers. 71. But
yeah, it's weird.
After listening to their music, it's a rock band, and I really enjoy their music, regardless of this whole alien stuff. Their music sounds something similar to what I've heard in the past, so I'm really enjoying their music, and I'm just going to play it shortly here for a couple seconds, and then talk about the Bud Light.
Very, very quickly.
So here we go.
Okay, 146.
This guy here is, he's in his alien outfit there, and they're just playing their music in the desert.
You can go again. You can go again for like 5 seconds.
So they're out there playing in the desert. That's pretty funny. They're on tour, I believe, right now, but their music is great, man. It sounds really good. Really good. Like a normal rock band, just wearing alien masks and tinfoil outfits. So.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I can't think of the band that they sound like, but definitely sound like they have.
Here's the lyrics down below too. Call it cold lame. It doesn't even sound like there's anything alien about.
No, there's not. It's just they're just doing it for shits and giggles that way. So, but no, they actually have a pretty good. They're actually pretty good together. They got a good rhythm going. So. And the guy,
I'm just gonna comment here. You guys rock.
The singer actually has some pipes too, so which is always a plus. So,
okay, so
do you want to show the Bud Light thing real quick?
Yeah, this is to me is hilarious. That Bud Light actually was participating or storming it, but of course, someone of this kind of company is doing it for money, and to be funny because
of course.
They always mix things up with their cans. So here they are. The cans are alienized. They're alien.
It looks like an energy drink.
Yeah, almost like a monster, like the Green Monster.
Yeah. Which unofficially supports our podcast.
Here's what the can actually looks
Sponsors. Yeah.
And then if everybody knows this whole dilly thing with Bud Light, there was like this 15-second clip of these guys.
I thought we were saving those cans for the aliens.
I'm taking them to give to the aliens.
They're taking it to the aliens, the medieval people.
Yeah, it's always based in they're always doing the medieval thing.
So what's funny is what actually says on the can. So I pulled it up. Here's some images of the cans, but I zoomed in on another page here, and I'm going to read it to you. Greetings, Earthlings. This is the famous Area 51. We know of no space beer by any other life form which is brewed and aged to be more refreshing. Our cryogenic aging, right? Aging produces a light-bodied space lager with a fresh taste, a crisp, clean finish, and smooth drinkability. Take us to your leader for drinks.
Nice.
So that's Bud Light doing this.
So Bud Light really embraced the Storm Area 51.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty cool.
That's it, guys. I think I've covered everything and anything about this
Storm
event.
Area 51. Yeah,
I got nothing left to talk about, and I don't think we'll be talking about it
anymore unless something crazy happens. Yeah.
Get back to normal here. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole Storm Area 51 stuff, but I don't think we're going to cover much unless they actually do what they say and raid the facility, which they're probably not going to do.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, like we were saying earlier, it's definitely, unfortunately, it was way too hyped up. So it got people way too excited.
I mean, it's a weekend, and I think people, are going to go because it's a weekend. They want to enjoy it and just have fun doing something that is not normal. I mean, it's not normal to do something like that. And when there's an unusual event, people want to go and see it and laugh about it and just go for fun, No,
I mean, I can definitely agree with that. I guess as far as it's very difficult to try and report on that because there really isn't anything to report. It would be like trying to report about a concert or something like that. Okay, well, they're on stage now and they're playing. And
the only thing we can report on from here on is basically how many more people are being arrested. So
yeah, that might be all we do for that. But during
which I think as of right now could be like maybe 3 to 5 people have been arrested, maybe for this event. And I'm sure in the past, plenty of people have been arrested.
Yeah, it seems like more people got arrested before everything actually started, like those two Dutch guys. So, but before we close out here, Chris, you obviously know that I'm an anime fan, have been forever. It's in my blood.
It's in your blood. You speak Japanese.
Yeah, I wish. So I used to speak it relatively well. I just didn't have anybody to talk to about it, to speak with. So you lose it really quick. You lose it very quickly.
Right.
But for the most part, a lot of times I can watch a show and, you know, I can turn around, fold laundry and stuff like that and still have an idea of what's going on, which is pretty neat. So it just like automatically gets translated in my brain now. So, but, so what I pulled up here is basically, these are 3 very, very big anime shows. And so they've been out for a little bit, and it seems like everybody's going to season 4 right now. It's just the way it's going. Now, and these are ones that I will watch religiously. You know, I will finish them until they're completely done with the series.
Yeah.
So, and it's hard to put them in an order, but these, the first one we're looking at right now is called The 7 Deadly Sins. And it's actually a Netflix original, which basically just means Netflix owns it. But still made in Japan. You can watch it subbed or dubbed. And I would say if you're watching any anime dubbed, then I really can't say that you're a true anime fan.
Right.
So, because they're so terrible. And for whatever reason, when they translate to, when they try to dub it and translate to English, it sounds horrible. The only series that has successfully done that, translate to English and did it better than Japanese, was Dragon Ball. Or Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, all the movies. So, but anyway, so a lot of these are all coming out in October. So like this fall, there's a lot of good series coming out that I've seen every episode so far. Like I said, the first one is 7 Deadly Sins, which will be available on Netflix. So it's exclusive to Netflix. And did you? I didn't see a date here. Did you see? I didn't. It just says 7 Deadly Sins season 4. Everything we know so far. But I'm just looking up.
No, I don't see a date anywhere.
But I believe that is going to be
3-year wait. The smash hit anime after a 3-year wait.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Wait, what's that? Won't be streaming the 4th season until 2020.
Until 2020. So the other ones are October. So like the previous season, 7 Deadly Sins will begin airing the latest episodes weekly in Japan. This begins on the 22nd of September. And so the season finale will not air until March 15th, 2020. But if you have not seen 7 Deadly Sins, I highly recommend it. It's one of those shows that is definitely, I would say it's probably in my top 10 because it has a ton of action. But it's also funny as hell. The animation is really, really excellent in this, and the story is really good as well.
I don't know why. I've never been like I don't mind watching it, but I've never actually sat down and watched anime, and I don't know if it's because it's not like real people and it's like a cartoon, but it's not bad. I enjoy it here and there. DBZ was my favorite, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, DBZ,
but the one that you were telling me about, Sword Art, this one here, Sword Art Online, this one I do want to watch for the sake of what you were saying, that they were trapped in some game or something.
Yeah, that's how the first season starts out, where they go into a virtual reality game. It's based like in the near future, and essentially if they get if they die in the game, then they die in real life.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's pretty messed up, and they're stuck in there for a couple of years. So I finished season 3 recently, and season 3 was absolutely fantastic. People seem to either love or hate Sword Art Online for whatever reason. So, I mean, but in my opinion, it is, I don't know, it's interesting because there are qualities to it where a kid could watch it and get into it without really knowing what's going on. I just think it's cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they have season 4 is coming out. I think it's in October something. I know it's October. Let's go back. So October 12th. So the exact release date of Sword Art Online is October 12th.
Went on hiatus. What does that mean, hiatus?
Hiatus just means an extended break.
Okay.
So
yeah, right.
Yeah. But October. Season 3 was phenomenal. Like they just went in a completely different direction with season 3 and made it got real adult real fast.
So what is the most popular anime right now?
It always changes, man. And,
wow, this 52 was that 52 million, yeah.
Yeah, 52 million results.
Yeah,
for just that. So, but so here's the most popular one. So, in order, I would say, I would actually say Sword Art Online and Seven Deadly Sins are kind of right next to each other. Maybe Sword Art's a little bit more popular than Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay.
So we kind of went in the right order, but they're all really good series, but this is the best series, My Hero Academia. So,
my ears! Blew my eardrums out.
So there's basically the video that they're showing right now is a clip of the main. He's kind of the main character. His name's All Might, and like Japanese people do, it's his name's All Mighto.
So, Master, I thought I was going to be the chosen one. Squeak, squeak.
Yeah, a little Kung Pao reference. But so this actually gets released on Hulu once a week. I know that.
Okay.
So, and then also, if you have a subscription to Crunchyroll, it'll be released on there, on that platform as well.
Crunchyroll.
But you asked what's the most popular one right now, and My Hero is the most popular one.
Is there a way to show that? Like, is there some kind of ranking or order of something to show a popularity?
Because you'll always get different results.
Yeah.
You always get different results. So, but I will say that, as far as 2019 goes, My Hero Academia has at least gotten into the top 20 anime series of all time.
Okay.
So I have to say top 20 because there's thousands and thousands and thousands of anime series.
Yeah.
So, but I would say for me, My Hero is probably at least in my top 10. So,
cool.
It's good enough for, where same thing, like a child, not a child, but maybe like being like 9 or 10 years old can watch it.
Yeah.
So, but this is one. Now, I made the mistake of seeing the movie of My Hero Academia. It's called like something Two Heroes, and I saw that in theater maybe about roughly a little bit less than a year ago. And we thought it was going to be in Japanese and have the subtitles, but it was actually English. And it was god awful. It was so bad. And I was so surprised at the people who were like thoroughly enjoying it. Like they loved it. That's so weird. Like they were watching it, or listening to it in English and loving it and like laughing. And I'm like, how are you getting into this? I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, this is I don't know. It's just so bad in English. I don't know. It's very difficult to bring like a really good series in Japanese and convert it to English. It's really, really difficult. Dragon Ball has been the only people who have successfully done that. Maybe Cowboy Bebop, which is kind of an older one now, at least 20 years old. And that one, I think they did an okay job. And maybe Samurai Champloo, which is another good one. Nice and short. So, like any series that's 26 episodes and under is typically going to be an excellent series. But like My Hero Academia, now they're on their 4th season. It's obviously more than 26 episodes, but they still do a really good job of the character development. The animation is crazy. There's parts that like make you cry, and then there's parts that make you like fired up. So it kind of gets you like all over the spectrum. So this would be the one to absolutely look out for. So before it gets released, so same thing, October 12th. This will be on Funimation, and like I said, Crunchyroll and Hulu will have this available, through your legal means as far as being able to watch them, as soon as they come out. I think it's like you might have like a day. You might like when it comes out in America, it's typically a day behind. So, but I would definitely catch up on My Hero and watch seasons 1 through 3. And like I said, you'll definitely notice the character development, and it's not this like horribly, it's not like gore-ish. There's not a lot of gore and stuff like that on it. So, which is good. Just like kind of like Dragon Ball Z, where like there is fighting, but there's not like
I've never really seen like blood or anything. And
there's not like
a lot of animes are not like gory. They're just fake.
But there
blood.
are,
I don't know,
but there definitely are. But yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. Like I said, we were trying to focus on the Storm Area 51. So before October, I highly recommend, even if you're not a big anime fan, to watch. If you're gonna at least watch My Hero Academia from season 1 to season 3, and even if you're not an anime fan, I promise that if there's something in you that even likes like Harry Potter or superhero movies and stuff like that, that you'll definitely like My Hero Academia. So, but so 7 Deadly Sins, Sword Art Online, and My Hero Academia, all of that are they're all going into season 4, and they're all coming out in the fall, so less than a month. And then I think Sword Art Online is a little bit behind that, but it'll still be out right after the rest of them. But so I just want to update people on that as well. So, but so what's today? Today is Friday, the 20th. So I should be heading back to where I actually live very soon. So probably tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be heading back up to Amish country.
So we'll probably do another podcast next week. We seem to be doing one a week, but this week we did 2 for Storm Area 51. We might, but next week maybe we'll have a little bit of like recap or final, like what happened. Was this all like worth it, in the end, or was this just some nonsense that people wanted to just go there and say that they were there? But we'll talk about some other topics for next week when we get back, maybe Wednesday or something, Thursday.
Can you think of anything else that was like that? Like not, I mean, obviously this is,
I mean, there's something that
unique, but
people know about, but I don't know if it was like it's not something that you show up for. But do you remember when the guy said the world's going to end?
Guys, the world's going to end.
It was this guy. He was like, the world's going to end.
Nostradamus?
No, it was like more recent. This guy a few years ago, maybe 5 years ago, kept saying that the world's going to end according to his calculation that he found out from the Bible or whatever it was. And people were like selling their houses. They were doing all kinds of crazy things to prepare for the end of the world.
Well, remember 2012?
2012.
2012, a lot of people thought that that wasn't a specific guy. That was the Mayans.
Yeah, but there was a guy that was like a pastor, some kind of religious guy everybody was like following this guy because he was saying that according to this date, the world was going to end, and it didn't end. So
oh, it didn't? Oh.
No, we're still here. So
interesting.
I'm trying to see what his name was. Guy said. It's like, how do you search for this? Some guy said the world is going to end.
You probably just put in the end of the world. What's the word I'm looking for?
It was like a religious guy. I can't remember his name.
Now, did he have an event? Like that he had like one of the people.
Harold Camping. You remember him? Harold Camping was his name. He's an American Christian radio broadcaster.
Okay.
And beginning, let's see, Harold Camping. His prediction for May 21st. I could share a screen if you want.
Go ahead.
So Harold Camping was the one talking about that the world judgment day. Let's see. He actually said it twice, I think. September 6, 1994. It failed, and then he revised the date. He revised it to September 29th. Let's see. So in 2005, Camping predicted the second coming of Christ, May 21st, 2011, where upon the saved would be taken up into heaven, the rapture, blah, 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 and plagues of earth. People would die and this and that. And then what was the one? In March 2012, he stated that his attempt to predict a date was sinful and that his critics have been right in emphasizing that of that day, no man will know, basically, which the Bible says, or whoever, like, it said basically saying that you won't know when the end of the world's going to come. And nobody is. Like, the world's going to end when the world's going to end, regardless of the Bible saying it. I just, why would you think that you would know when the world's going to end? It's going to, like, that's like saying, when you're going to die. I could die tomorrow. You don't know when you're going to die.
I know I'm going to die. Ready?
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. So, then it was somebody else here saying, so, like, these aren't events, like, meaning that people show up for.
Yeah.
But these are just people that were saying that the world's going to end on this date. But as far as big events, I can't really – I'm trying to think of, like, something that would have been, I guess –
like hyped up and then, kind of let you down.
Yeah, big events like Area 51. I don't know. I mean, I can't think of ones – probably think about it later, but I can't think of something that would be like this.
Yeah.
Meteors coming out of the sky. I really don't know.
Yeah.
So I just updated for people that return to our channel, I usually keep our featured video updated. So the last one was 14, and that's up right now as far as the featured video. For people that are new to our channel, you see the first podcast, and then when Paul is finished, we're done with this podcast, we're going to put up 15 for the featured. And he will premiere it. We'll be on there. And we thank you again to everybody who's been supporting us, especially Esteban. So he commented, and I just
like I said, Esteban got some he got some free merch.
Keep up the good work, fellows. This is now in my top 3 podcasts to listen to. I enjoy listening to it when I'm driving Google Podcasts, so let them know. Thank you, Esteban. We truly appreciate your support.
Yeah,
so,
good dude.
He's a great guy, and we need more people like Esteban.
Yeah, he's got like I said, he he won a gift card on my channel like a while ago.
Yeah.
And then I sent him free merch, and now the dude's getting a shout out, like, you know, at least one in every 3 videos.
And how do we go to our merchandise? Because we do have merchandise for our channel.
So
I think you might have shown it one time in another podcast.
Hi.
I did order a shirt. It should be coming in. I think my new shirt should be coming in fairly soon here, and I'll be wearing it for whenever that podcast will be.
Okay, yeah, so the match is literally just, at the moment, it is teespring.com/theinnercircle. So it's extremely easy. Let me share it real quick for everybody.
Okay.
It's extremely easy to remember. There you go. So
yeah, that shirt is coming in for me September 21st to September 25th. So I might have it by the next podcast.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And yeah, you know, like I said before, I just tried to get like a unique looking circle. So nothing is cut off. Nothing should be cut off now. I'm glad
the font looks really good. I like that font.
Yeah.
So that's the front, and then there's the back. Paul just showed.
Yeah, I'll show it again.
And you can select different qualities of cloth, cotton. I selected like a nice, I don't know what it's called, premium or something, tri-blend.
Yeah, I would probably get a V-neck.
V-neck. I was going to say that.
Right now. I love V-necks.
You always wear V-necks. You're like famous for that.
I love V-neck shirts.
I'm always what do you call that? Straight, or I always wear not V-neck. I wear normal collar. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't mind wearing a normal collar. It's just like if you give me the option.
I just got too much hair on my chest for V-neck. Just a hairy freaking monster, you know.
Yeah, so. You Italian bastard. Okay, yeah. So if you guys don't mind, try supporting the channel at teespring.com/theinnercircle. Link will be in the description.
So the cheapest one you could buy was what? The first one?
Let's see here. So the first one's $20.
$20, not bad.
Classic T-shirt. That's
sticker.
Sticker $7.99 if you really want that. But the good thing
is
the
hoodie looks nice. I might get that hoodie.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that these are all high quality items too.
Yeah.
So these aren't like we didn't just we're not making these like in our basement. So,
yeah, we just made it last night, guys. So
yeah, but yeah, so $20 is the least expensive one. For like a classic T-shirt, any kind of any support is always appreciated. They do a print every 3 days, and like we said before, if you did order a shirt and you see that there's still some time waiting for the next print, just put a comment on any video. It doesn't matter. We'll see it immediately, and I'll make sure that we get the print cycle reset so it gets sent out a couple days earlier. So, but yeah, teespring.com/theinnercircle, and also be sure to check us out, on all the major podcast platforms. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Those are two big guns. Still waiting on Spotify, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and we'll get there eventually.
But yeah, I mean, as long as Google, I mean, we have every platform. I mean, we have all devices covered.
All the major ones.
So yeah. So I mean, we got the 3 biggest ones: YouTube, Apple, and Google Podcasts.
And if you guys do listen to us, please subscribe on YouTube at least. Show us your support. Comment. Let us know what topics you want to talk about. Again, I keep saying it. We want to hear your feedback on what topic you want us to talk about. So.
Yeah,
it's not just about us. This is for you guys. So
yeah, any input whatsoever is highly appreciated. We talked about this before, but Chris and I we do, we typically put a lot of time and effort, before, during, and after, the podcast. So it's this stuff takes time. It may not be like this super difficult thing, but it takes time. So it can get tedious.
Yeah.
So we do our best to put out quality content, not waste anybody's time to the best to the best of our ability at least. So and keep you guys updated and keep you coming back for more. So but yeah, definitely we want to. I mean, I personally would, I want to be optimistic, but I personally, I think it would be really awesome if we could at least hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And I feel like that's a fair amount of time to hit 100.
And then once we hit 100, we can name the channel, have its own URL name as well. That would be cool, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. That was it's 100. So, but
all right, guys, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you in the next podcast.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. All right,
enjoy
guys.
your weekend, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Don't get arrested in Area 51.
Yeah, don't piss in the sand. All right, later.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.